Imagine this. You just landed your first freelance gig online, a small writing project for $50. It's not much, but that first payment hitting your bank account feels like winning the lottery, proving that this whole online side hustle thing is actually real. For many Americans looking for extra income, Upwork represents that exact opportunity, a platform where you can connect with clients worldwide and start earning. But how do you go from that initial small win to consistently bringing in serious cash, say $1,000 every month? It's a journey that requires strategy, patience, and avoiding some common missteps. We'll dive into exactly what it takes, starting with the very first step, setting up your profile for success. Your Upwork profile isn't just a resume, it's your digital storefront. Most beginners make the mistake of leaving it half empty, but a compelling profile is crucial. Think about it. Clients are looking for specific skills. If you're a writer, specify content writer for SaaS brands or SEO blog post specialist, not just writer. Add a professional photo, a concise headline that highlights your expertise, and a detailed overview that showcases your value proposition. Include a portfolio with relevant work samples, even if they're personal projects. A strong profile can increase your visibility in search results by over 50%, making it easier for clients to find you without you even applying. This foundation is essential, but it's only half the battle. Next, we tackle how to actually find those paying clients. With your profile polished, it's time to find projects. Upwork's job feed can be overwhelming, but smart searching is key. Don't just type writing. Instead, use specific keywords like blog post ghostwriter, social media content creator, or virtual assistant data entry. Filter by client history, budget, and job success score. Look for clients who have hired before and have a good payment history. This reduces your risk. Many beginners only apply to the highest paying jobs, but often the best strategy is to start with smaller, lower paying projects. Think $20 to $100 that can quickly build your feedback score and portfolio. These initial gigs are your stepping stones, but how do you actually win them against a sea of other freelancers? This is where most aspiring freelancers fail. Their proposals are generic and uninspiring. A winning proposal isn't a canned response. It's a tailored pitch that addresses the client's specific needs. Start by personalizing the greeting using the client's name, if available. Summarize their problem in your own words to show you truly understand it. Then, explain how your unique skills and experience can solve that problem, providing concrete examples. Instead of saying, "I'm a good writer," say, "I specialize in crafting engaging blog posts that boost organic traffic, similar to a project where I help client X achieve a 20% increase in readership." End with a clear call to action. This strategic approach significantly increases your chances. But what happens if you don't hear back? Here's a common myth. Once you submit a proposal, you just wait. The reality is, sometimes clients are busy or your proposal gets lost in the shuffle. While Upwork doesn't have a direct follow-up button for proposals, there are indirect ways to stay top of mind. If the client has other active jobs you could apply to, and your skills are a perfect fit, consider submitting another tailored proposal for a different project. This indirectly shows your persistence and broad skill set. Another strategy is to continually optimize your profile based on keywords and jobs you want to target. Sometimes clients search for freelancers rather than just posting jobs. Persistence isn't about being annoying. It's about strategic visibility. But what about pricing your services effectively? Determining your rates can be tricky. Too low, and you undervalue your work. Too high, and you scare off clients. As a beginner, it's often wise to start slightly below market rate to gain initial experience and reviews. For example, if the average rate for a blog post is $75 to $150, you might start at $60 to $100. Once you have 5 to 10 positive reviews and a solid portfolio, you can gradually increase your rates. Upwork charges a tiered service fee, 20% for the first $500 you bill a client, then 10% for lifetime billings between $500 and 1 cent and $10,000, and 5% for billings over $10,000. Always factor these fees into your pricing. Understanding the structure is crucial. But what if a client tries to lowball you? It's inevitable. Some clients will try to pay you pennies. This is where many freelancers falter, accepting work for far less than it's worth just to get a gig. Here's what happens if you consistently take low-paying jobs. You burn out quickly, resent your work, and attract even more low-paying clients. Instead, politely decline or counteroffer. For example, if a client offers $25 for a 1,000-word article when your rate is $100, you might say, "I appreciate your offer, but my standard rate for a 1,000-word article is $100. However, I could offer a 500-word article for $50 if that fits your budget better." This shows you value your time and can offer flexible solutions. But how do you ensure you get paid reliably? Upwork offers robust payment protection, especially for hourly contracts. Always use the Upwork time tracker for hourly projects. It takes screenshots and logs activity, ensuring you get paid for your work. For fixed-price contracts, ensure the client funds an escrow account before you start the work. This means the money is held by Upwork and released to you upon project completion and client approval. Never start a fixed-price project without funded escrow. Upwork releases funds to your account after a 5-day security hold once the client approves the milestone or the hourly weekends. You can then withdraw to your bank account via direct deposit, typically taking 2 to 5 business days. This system works well, but what about managing multiple projects? To hit that $1,000 per month target, you'll likely need to manage several projects simultaneously. Let's say you're a writer. You might have one client paying $200 for weekly blog posts, another paying $300 for a monthly email newsletter, and a third paying $500 for a one-off ebook. That's your $1,000 right there. To manage this without burning out, use a project management tool like Trello or Asana, or even a simple spreadsheet to track deadlines and tasks. Block out specific times for each client's work. Over-communicating with clients about your availability and progress is also key to setting expectations and avoiding stress. This balance is crucial. But what about scaling your income beyond just $1,000? Once you've consistently hit $1,000 per month, you can start thinking about scaling. This isn't just about taking on more projects. It's about increasing your hourly rate or project fees. Review your services and identify areas where you've developed niche expertise. For example, if you started as a general writer but now excel in SEO content for tech startups, you can justify charging a premium. Aim to raise your rates by 10 to 20% every 6 to 12 months, especially for new clients. Consider offering package deals for recurring services, like a premium social media management package for $750 per month instead of individual posts. This strategic approach helps you earn more per hour. But what if you get a bad review? A bad review can feel devastating, but it's not the end of your Upwork career. Here's what happens if you handle it poorly. You lash out, further damaging your reputation. Instead, first, try to resolve the issue directly with the client. If it's a misunderstanding, a polite conversation can often lead to them revising or removing the feedback. If it's a legitimate criticism, respond professionally and constructively to the public feedback. For example, "I understand your concerns regarding X, and I've taken your feedback to heart to improve my process for future clients." This shows potential clients that you're accountable and committed to improvement. Every freelancer gets one eventually. It's how you respond that matters. But how do you avoid common mistakes? One common mistake is neglecting your profile after setup. Regularly update your portfolio with new, relevant work. Another huge pitfall is applying to every job you see. This wastes your connects, Upwork's proposal currency, and your time. Instead, focus on jobs that are 90% or higher fit for your skills and experience. Don't chase clients who are clearly looking for the cheapest option. They often lead to headaches and low ratings. And critically, never take communication or payments outside of Upwork, especially early on. Upwork's platform protects you. Going off-platform voids that protection and can lead to account suspension. Avoiding these missteps will save you a lot of grief and keep you on track to consistent earnings. Hitting $1,000 a month freelancing on Upwork is absolutely achievable for everyday Americans, not just tech gurus. It requires building a strong profile, strategically applying to relevant jobs, mastering the art of the proposal, and consistently delivering quality work. Remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Focus on building a solid reputation one client at a time, and those earnings will steadily grow. The biggest takeaway is to start, learn, and adapt. If you found this guide helpful for boosting your income, Consider subscribing for more realistic side hustle strategies.